Hey, it's Teresa Clay, your girl with Spec Savvy. I am super excited about doing this video with you today. So what are we talking about? We're talking about progressive lenses. So nope, not transitions, but progressives. Progressive lenses is the word that we use to describe what's called a no-line bifocal. So what we're going to go over today is what a bifocal is, what are the types, and how to use them. Let's begin. Okay, so today we're talking about progressive lenses. But before we speak about progressives, let's go old school and talk about line bifocals. These are the bifocals you probably have seen on people's glasses where there's a line segment on the lens. I'm going to show you with my marker here what that looks like typically. So typically what you'd see is kind of a segment like this, right? And it may come extended all the way over, but there's like a visible line segment on the glasses where a person is able to look down and read through. This is kind of what Benjamin Franklin created, right, from back in the day. At that time, it went all the way across. Now, some people wear a trifocal. What a trifocal, tri meaning three, right, bi meaning two. So bifocal means there's two levels of vision in one pair of glasses. So there's the distance and the reading. But if it's a trifocal, it has three. And so I'm going to add another line here on top of that. And that's typically what it's like. It looks like there's basically three levels of vision. There's a segment at the top. I want to make sure you guys can see that. This is distance. Then there's a line for intermediate, which is anything about arm's length away. And then there's reading at the bottom. Now there's other type of bifocals like executive bifocals for specific tasks. But this is what a bifocal is when there's one line and they can see distance at the top and read. A trifocal is when there's two lines, right? And they can see reading, intermediate about arm's length away, and then distance at the top. So for a long time, these were the choices people had. And then computers became a thing and people were spending a lot more time at that intermediate level, right? It wasn't just secretaries or people who kind of worked in that specific field. It became all of us. So progressive lenses came on the market and designed by a woman, but may I say, progressive lenses came on the market and their goal was to create a seamless bifocal, right? That you can see in the distance, you can see intermediate, and you can read. But really, as